Hello, employees of Care Synergy and Care Synergy affiliates. I am Todd Mears, Accounting and Payroll Manager for Care Synergy, here to introduce you to your new time card in the new time and attendance system in ADP. First of all, you need to go to the website. It's the same website that most of you have signed up for self-service, workforcenow.adp.com. If you've already registered, you can put your user ID and password right here. For those of you that have not, and I know who you are, just kidding, click register here. Registration code is CSNSYN-welcome, and it's not case sensitive. Then you hit next. It'll ask you, do you want to set up an account with Care Synergy? Yes, you do. And this is where it's going to find you in payroll. So you put in your first name, your last name, and when you come down here, you need to do, the radio button is set on associate ID. Click on last 4 digits of social security number. Put your last 4 in here. Put in the month and day of your birth, and then the confirm button will turn blue so you can click it. Once you do that, it'll walk you through some questions, some password security questions, and have you set up your password, and you'll be good to go. I'm just going to log in as myself. When you log in, it'll bring you to this home page. The most important part of this home page is right up here in the upper left-hand corner. If you have any questions at all about payroll, logging in, anything like that, email payroll@caresynergynetwork.org or call Monica. She's very friendly. 970-292-0886. To get to your time card, you go to Myself, Time and Attendance, then Time, and it will open a new tab. Yours will open directly to your timesheet, but since I'm an administrator, it is not. So I will just go find myself. And this is what your time card will look like. If you want to punch in, you click in the cell, and you just type, let's say you want to clock in at 7 a.m. You just type 7A, tab out of the cell, and it's smart enough to know what you're looking for. Same thing with the out. Let's say you work till 5 p.m. It does that. It tells you exactly how much you work that day, and you're good to go with that. Let's say on that Saturday that you actually worked a long day. So you just click, you need to add a line, so you click the plus sign beside the date that you're looking at. And let's say you took a break and you work from 6 to 7. You're always going to want to put that, and I just messed it up because I didn't put the P in there. 6P to 7P. That's how you add a line to it. Totaling up your day over here. It's the same way you do a lunch break. So if you worked from 7 to noon, you do 7 to 12, 1 to 5, or whatever you're working. So you always add a line for any of the punches if you have more than one in and out punch during the day. Another thing that's not quite set up in the system yet, but right here will be transfers. If you're working for a different department, you will be able to code it to that department. Let's go and add another line here for Saturday. Pay codes are over here. Right now there's a bunch of stuff here. When you see it, you will not. So if you need to take a bereavement day, that's how you do that. That is your time card. So once you do that, you can see it's filling in holidays, all of that kind of fun stuff. When you get to the end of your payroll, of the pay period, you simply go up here to approve time card. Right now it's not letting me do it because I'm an approver, but yours will say approve time card. You click it, it will send a message to your manager that your manager needs to go in and approve it. If for some reason after you do that you realize you forgot something, you can remove your time card approval. The only time you can't do that is if the manager has already approved it. In that case, you need to let us know in payroll. Again, the contact information right here that you have an issue, and we can reopen your time card for you. You will also see, and it's not here yet, right up here will be a request for PTO. That is where you go to request time off, if that's the way you're doing it today. If you are approving PTO, if you're asking for PTO through ADP, this is the way you're going to do it in the future as well. If you're going through your manager or another process outside of ADP to ask for time off, continue with that process today. Do not change the way that you are doing things. Another thing you'll notice, your PTO hours will show up in here as well as in self-service. So let's go back to self-service here real quick. Everything you're going to need is under myself. Personal information. I'm just going to give you an example here. A lot of the stuff you can change yourself. Unfortunately, your pay you cannot change yourself for obvious reasons. Personal profile. If you need to change your address, let's say, if you hover over anything that can be changed, you'll see this pencil show up over here. You just click on it, and you can go in and change your address. Same thing with, if we go up here to tax withholdings, direct deposit. You can change bank account numbers. You can add bank account numbers. You can change your withholding for your federal or Colorado taxes. You can look at your personal accrued time. Unfortunately, you cannot change that either, but you can look at it. Benefits. If you go into enrollments, you will see what you are signed up for with the Signum, the Unum plans, all the plans that you are signed up for. Please take a moment and verify that that is correct. One other thing under benefits is employee discounts. I encourage you to take a look at that. ADP is the largest payroll provider in the country, and they use their power to get these discounts for you. As you can see across the top, water parks, theme parks, travel, hotels, etc. Check this out first. They're great discounts. I just used it to book a car rental for my vacation next week, so just a little tip for you. Again, any questions that you have, please call 970-292-0886 or send an email to payroll@caresynergynetwork.org. Thank you very much for attending this training. I hope everybody has a great day.